So I finally bought Project Zomboid on Steam after seeing how interesting and brutally realistic it looked. Before jumping in, I did what every overconfident beginner does. I researched everything. I looked up the best traits, the best builds, and the best occupations. And honestly, it really depends on how you want to play. Since I'm completely new to the game, I needed all the help I could get. Shout out to Suede on YouTube for explaining the occupations really clearly. Because of that, I decided to pick Lumberjack. I figured if I'm going to survive the apocalypse, I might as well swing weapons faster. I spawned in Rosewood since most players say it has fewer zombies, which sounded perfect for a beginner like me. I spawned inside a house, and the very first thing I did was turn on the TV, specifically the Life and Living channel. Apparently, it helps you level up skills early on. And just like that, I got my first ever skill level in cooking. While my character is learning how to cook in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, you should probably learn how to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see me survive longer than 4 hours next time. It would really help the channel grow, and I promise I'll try not to die this fast again. After that, I searched the house for a weapon, expecting something useful. Maybe a bat, maybe a knife. Instead, I found a frying pan. So yes, my first weapon in the zombie apocalypse was cookware. With frying pan in hand, I stepped outside and met my very first zombie. It was my neighbor. I crouched, slowly snuck behind her, and smashed her with the frying pan. That was my first kill in Project Zomboid. Not gonna lie, it felt amazing. After that, I went into her house hoping to find better loot, but all I really found was basic food. Nothing special, no solid weapons, no protective gear. I kept exploring and checked a nearby garage, and finally I found something better, a metal pipe. Now we're talking. I grabbed it immediately and used it to take down a few more zombies. At this point, I was starting to feel confident. Maybe too confident. When I walked out of the garage, I noticed a group of zombies nearby. At first, I thought I could handle it. Then I focused and realized there were more than two. That's when I knew I had to run. No hero moments. I sprinted away and spotted a tall fence. I jumped over it and somehow made it across safely. For a second, I thought I was completely safe, or at least I hoped I was. Then I saw a large building in the distance. From what I remembered from my research, it looked like the fire station, and I thought this could be a great base. So I went around the back and started clearing out some zombies. Everything seemed under control. I was managing the fights carefully, until suddenly, one of them got too close. I got bitten. I managed to kill the zombie, but I was bleeding and had a laceration. The worst part, I didn't really know how to properly perform first aid yet. I was panicking, trying to figure out what to do while my character was injured. And not long after that, it was over. I survived only 4 in-game hours. That's about 10 minutes in real life. I killed 10 zombies before I died and became one of them. Honestly, my first experience playing Project Zomboid was intense and humbling. I went in thinking I was prepared after doing all that research and carefully choosing my build, but the game quickly showed me that knowledge isn't the same as experience. Every decision felt important, from watching TV to choosing when to fight and when to run. Even though I died quickly, the tension and realism made it incredibly immersive. It's way harder than it looks, but that challenge makes me want to improve. I think I need to do more research and maybe some off-stream practice for now. But if you're interested, I'll definitely make another Project Zomboid video. This is just the beginning.